Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to What's Up 180. Mini crit time again. It should have been a race in between the last mini crit and this one, but sadly I had to pull out of the TAT race on Monday for family reasons. I'm sure you all understand, or I hope you do, but apologies for not being there and for not vlogging it. It looked like another absolutely torturous race, so I'm not actually that sorry that I wasn't there. Right, so mini crit, exactly the same as last week, which is great because I love Watopia, but I've still yet to experience Innsbruck, and I'm quite excited about that, but I rarely have time to jump on Zwift at the moment just to do a casual ride, so the only times I get to go on are these races, so it looks like I'm going to have to wait until next week's mini crit, which will be one lap of the Innsbruck ring. But for tonight, as I say, same as last week, 4-ish kilometre run in from the ramp to start 2 laps of the Volcano counterclockwise circuit, which is about 4 kilometres per lap also. So it ends up about 12.5, 13 kilometres, I think, all in all. I'm already out of breath. I've done a pretty intense warm-up involving sort of minute sessions at sort of 120% FTP, then down to 90% FTP, then back up and down sort of 1 minute on and off for, well, I did about 15 kilometres in the end. And I did about a 20-second sort of 500 watt sprint as well, right at the end, just to get my heart right up there, so I've properly woken up. I hope I haven't overdone it, because my legs are a bit shaky and jelly-like now. I can see some great names in there, as always. I wasn't expecting any less this week, because it was such good fun last week, and the chat in the forums has suggested we're going to get some great names. Brilliant to see Carlos Valadares in there, because it looked like he wasn't going to be able to make it. And I'm looking for revenge. He says it was a one-off, him beating me last week. I'm not so sure. We've got John Mosley. It's his first ever time in the, I think, possibly first ever Zwift race, but certainly first time riding in this mini crit. So great to have you here, John. Martin Backus here, Rink Victor's here, Snarefali, the Velo Vikings here, A Lamb, Tom Minicrit, Mark Greenshields, Jane Now, and with just under 6 minutes to go, I'm expecting quite a lot of other names to pop up in that list. I think Peter Wilson mentioned he was coming, Dave Crook possibly, Duncan Bruce I've already seen warming up. Who else? Len. Len has it. This is really bad. I'm trying to catch up on loads of Facebook posts that I've missed. But it looks like Len Capel has an injury. So Len, if you're watching and I am correct in that, really sorry to hear that, man, and I hope you're not feeling too bad. Likewise, Emmanuel Persan had a crash in real life. His leg looked like a bit of a mess on the photos I've seen. So again, I hope you're not feeling too bad, mate, and get well soon. But yeah, loads of other names that hopefully will be joining us for this race. But like I say, we've still got 5 minutes before the flag drops. So no need for me to waffle on for the next 5 minutes. I'm just going to reposition my fan because that's not really doing much to me, either of my fans. Not really doing much to help me. And, oh hey, Keith the Hoff Dentons are here. Sorry to interrupt myself. And T Baker, T Webb. Right, I'm going to stop doing that now. Right, I'm going to shut up, get myself sorted. Back in a second. Right, I've come back to the recording with 1:44 left on the clock because I've just remembered, obviously, the D category goes off a minute before the C category, which is my category, will go off. So we've got 30 seconds till the Ds go. So let's keep an eye on that. Absolutely brilliant crowd turned up tonight. There's a large gaggle of WKG jerseys in that start pen. 23 of them look like they're C categories, which means I'm going to do very well to get into the top 20 in my category, if I'm honest. But positive mental attitude, not even thinking that. Feel fit, feel strong, nigh on unbeatable, dare I say it. I think I'm going to take some pretty impressive scalps tonight. So we shall see. Right, here we go, the D categories, go, go, go! And we've got quite a few tonight, there's a lot of them. Some of them going off with trainers still attached to their bikes, which is interesting. But that looks great, we've got, that looked like about 10 riders, so excellent stuff. Hopefully they will work together to try and stay ahead of us C guys. And us Cs will work together to stay ahead of the Bs, and the Bs ahead of the As, etc. So right, 36 seconds. Let's try and get my legs up to speed a little bit. Not quite full race pace yet. Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are off in the C category. Away we go. Huge crowd. Stupid numbers being thrown down already. I just want to hold on for a bit. Oh, switched off for a split second. Was dumped off the back. That's what happens with a pack this size, going this fast. The main group have gone away. Thank you, Jude, for the ride on. Anyone else that I miss? The main group have gone. I'm really in pain. Like actual pain. It will pass. Like in my ribs, my sides. It will pass. Let's see if it passes. It usually does. Guys, I'm really actually hurting badly. This is terrible. I've got a real pain in my side. I'm really gutted. I was quite determined tonight, but it's a really sharp pain in my side here. It might be because I had a steak and chips. Yeah, cheers Rink, I'd love to, man, but I've got a problem here. I might see. So I think my heart was pumping like mid 180s for the whole of that first sort of 5k. Yeah, sorry man, I'd love to come and work back with you, but I've got a problem. But yeah, I might, now I've calmed my heart rate down, might see if I can just jump onto this next group that are coming up. Maybe not M Green Shields, but maybe J Cox and DT after. Whoa, hello, who's that? Oh, that's going to be all the B's or the A's. Yeah, I wish I had the energy to jump on with them. Oh. So I got my heart rate back down to 140s, and it's definitely eased off a little bit. So let's see if I can get hold of J Cox as they approach me. It went that high because of the really fast start, and then unless I ease off for a bit, it doesn't come down. I have to ease right back to get it to come down, which I've done now. Right, there's J Cox and DT. I've let them go past too quickly, and now they're up in the 3s. See if I can get back onto them without burning too much. But they're going pretty fast, they're going pretty hard. Alright, plan C. I'll wait for Kevin Wilshire. I think I've aged about 20 years in the last 6 months. Everything I do hurts. And I find all I'm doing is moaning about things that are wrong with me. It's pathetic. That's another group. Cheers Zoe and Michael. Hey Makoka, Sean Lowe. Cheers buddy for the ride on. Okay, I'm now here with Kevin Wilshire. He's just giving me a ride on. Back at you, man. Don't mean to be a massive wheel hanger, but I'm going to sit in Kevin's wheel for a little while. Try and recompose myself. And then just see what's what, see what's there. I'm gutted. Genuinely, I felt really up for it tonight. Apart from the big steak and chips, which I thought might be a problem. but that's me still sort of half in holiday mode. Looks like the A's are doing well. Jamie's saying there's 19 more riders to pass, so they've made good ground already. Okay, the lead-in's done. First lap's done. Means we have one lap of 4.1 kilometers to do. Great, and I get an XP bonus as my power up. Assuming this comes to a sprint finish with Kevin, let's hope he hasn't got an aero boost or something. Bray is coming at us from behind, just 10 seconds behind. DT and Jay Cox 28 seconds ahead. Those guys are doing well. Apologies, but I'm not going to be looking away from my race particularly on this one. That's another thing I sort of decided before I went into this. And kind of, because it's such a short race, it's almost impossible to concentrate on mine and others as they come over the line, so because it all happens so quickly. So apologies, but I will just be focusing on this little battle I've got here with Kevin Wilshire now. And who's that coming past us? Not sure who that is, but I'm assuming it's someone from a higher category that's just caught up. So someone in the Bs, I would imagine. Oh, it's Catherine. Catherine, why are you not showing on my timing screen? Okay, so Bray is now with us and going fast. So it's about time we put the hammer down just a little bit. And Jason Arblaster's just 12 seconds off the back as well. Great to see you, Jason, by the way. I can see there's a big gaggle 3 minutes ahead, so they must be coming near the end. Carlos, Keith, I can see. Mark Greenshields, Arvissa, which is Rink, of course. Jay Now, A Lamb, A Kamogli, or Kamogli. Is that, I'm terrible with remembering names, but A Kamogli, is that the friend of Carlos Valadares that's joined for the first time? Very welcome if you are, even if you're not that person. Still very welcome. Yeah, it's when my heart rate goes up, I can feel this pain in my side. So Rink is 26 seconds ahead of me. I think he's taking it easy, if I'm honest. I know he's much faster than that. We've got just 2.1k to go. Okay, 1.5k's to go. It's looking like it's going to be myself, Catherine and Kevin. Going to sprint this one out to the line. Embray and Arvissa are only 7 and 9 seconds ahead respectively, so we might pull those guys in. Embray now's gone past Rink. I think Rink's eased off and will probably look to join in with us and pick up the position in the sprint without having to kill himself to stay away. So apologies to everybody else that will undoubtedly have already finished. Yeah, a couple of feathers being thrown down here. I can't match those guys. It's killing me. Oh, that hurt too much. Oh man, good job guys. I'm sorry that wouldn't have been the most entertaining video to watch. I didn't see any of the leaders. I didn't focus on anything but my own race. and I moaned all the way through it. So my sincere apologies to everybody. I promise I'll find some form soon, or I'll quit racing and just become a full-time commentator so I can actually create interesting videos. I don't know what that was weird. Anyway, oh. Right, so Jamie Woodward in the A's, stunning job my man, winning that race by 0.6 of a second over Jay Anquetil. I'm assuming that's Jack Anquetil. And then Seabell rounding off the podium. And once again, these are the fastest times, so I don't actually know what the finishing order is. So to check that out, go and check the race on zwiftpower.com. They'll have the complete finishing order for everybody in there. But so I'm just reading it out based on fastest times, which was Jamie, Jack Anquetil, Seabell. Then we have Martin Backer, Brian Roden, Dave Crook, B Dart, Peter Wilson, Jay Paquette, and B Stacey rounding off the top 10. Well done all of you. And then the fastest of the seas, well, I think was the fastest of the seas, and were you overall winner last week? I forget. Well, certainly close. Mr. Duncan Bruce with Jay Hobby and Snarefeli Velo Viking. Next up we have A. Oefsti, and T. Webb. Then we have T. Baker, M. Lutz, J. Now, or no, Len Capel. Man, how did I not spot you in there? Fantastic. Really glad to see you racing, and racing well. 3 watts per kilogram average, brilliant. Considering obviously you have an injury, I don't have that excuse, and you've thoroughly kicked my ass. So well done, Len, that's fantastic. Then we have A. Kamogli, or Kamoli. I'm not even going to apologise for the pronunciation. You all know me well enough by now. Fantastic job, and indeed, if that was your first race, even more impressive. Oh. Next up, Tom Minicrit and Keith the Hoff Denton. Then we have A. Lamb. Woohoo. A. Lamb, followed by John Grasso. Great to see you again, John, and Carlos. Fantastic that you managed to make it. And my revenge will have to wait for another day. Excellent job. Then we have M. Ludiman, followed by Q. Cedran. John Mosley, who was your first mini crit. I know that for a fact. Fantastic job, my friend. Great race. Followed by DT, M. Greenshields, J. Cox, Embray, Arcapel. Great to see you, Arcapel. And Kevin Wilshire, who beat me by 1/10 of a second. Catherine D, for whatever reason, is not showing there, which is a real shame. Oh, she is. She's showing behind me. Did I go past Catherine? I don't remember that happening. So then it's me, then Catherine Denton. Well done, Catherine. Then we have A. Chisholm, Jason R. Blaster. Fabulous to have you back in the races. B. Munger, Matthew King. Great to see you, Matt. And H. Johnson, rounding things off. That's 41 guys that turned up for that race in only its second week. That is fantastic. I'm really excited by that, and I do wish I was able to compete and entertain a little bit better, certainly in a way that the race deserves. But I'm going to give everybody a ride on. You don't need to watch me doing that. Actually, before I wrap up, important news regarding the WKG Endura kit order. We have, I can show you, these really excite me. We have the gloves. They have arrived. Check those out. Oh, I'll put one on. These are my ones, don't worry. I'm not going to send somebody some sweaty race mitts. They're quite hard. They're tough to get on, but it's because they're sort of aero fit. But once they're on, check them out. How nice are they? So we have the race mitts. We have the jerseys. We have the bib shorts. We have the gilets, I think, are in the box. And we have the arm warmers, which I should have brought out to show you as well, because that's a new item that no one's seen yet. What we don't have yet are the socks and the bags, but I'm assured they will be with me in the next couple of days. So everybody that's ordered anything without socks or bags, your orders will be going out in the next 24, 48 hours. Everybody whose order includes socks or bags, I'm afraid you'll have to wait a couple of days longer, but at least we got somewhere eventually with Enduro. My sincere apologies again for the ridiculous delays. It's not entirely their fault. I've not been able to sort of chase and keep on top of things as much as usual because I've had a lot going on in the last few weeks. But most of it's here now. Gloves. Gloves. Always wanted the gloves. Look, I've made mine, oh, I've made them disgusting and sweaty already. That's horrible. So if anyone does get a pair of gloves that's got these sort of sweat stains across there, I don't know, maybe they're worth more because they've been worn by the legend that is Marcus Neal. Yeah, so they'll all be on their way to you very soon. So thank you very much for your patience. I'm sure you'll like them when you get there, and when they get there, and you'll think the wait was worth it. And I'll obviously let you know as soon as I can on the bags and the socks. So for now, thank you all very, very, very much for racing. It's absolutely brilliant to see so many people turn up. Same again next week, but Innsbruck for the first time. I'm really looking forward to that one. So thanks for watching. Catch you all next time.